tactile.
Tactile.
Yeah.
You hear that? Yeah, love it.
Hi everyone, it's the Book Cougars, two middle-aged women on the hunt for a good read. I'm Emily.
And I'm Chris.
We have a giveaway.
Every 10th episode on our podcast, since episode 10, we do a giveaway of random books. There's sometimes a theme, sometimes there's not. Episode 210 is coming out on Tuesday, and these are the 4 books that one lucky newsletter subscriber will win.
And this one is one that Chris talks about on that episode.
Looking for Love in All the Haunted Places by Claire Kahn. And then this is a collection of poetry by Julie Ward Howe?
Julie Marie Wade.
Oh my God. Wow. Julie Marie Wade, who's a new to me author, and I accidentally bought 2 copies of this poetry collection. So one is going to be a giveaway.
Right on.
Nora Roberts' latest novel, her 5,000th.
Mind Games. And this just came out in May.
Yes. And then the last book is then, fortunately, the last book in the Maisie Dobbs series. I don't know if you've all heard, but Jacqueline Winspear is retiring the series. And this book, The Comfort of Ghosts, is the last one.
And we have this lovely new hardcover thanks to Soho Crime. So if you are not a newsletter subscriber, you have until June 30th. We're going to pick the winner on July 1st. And we will put a link down below how to become a subscriber. All you have to do is give us your email address. We send 1 newsletter a month on the last day of the month.
Yeah. So good luck, everyone.
Yes. What a lovely stack of books.
That's nice. Yeah, nice variety. So this is, I don't know if these are cozies. I don't think they are. I think they're straight up mysteries in the traditional school of mysteries, probably.
Yeah, but a female protagonist.
This is romance.
But I think it's also like a thriller.
A suspenseful new novel
Yeah,
of tragedy, trauma, love and family, and the blessings and curses of power.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, a little bit of everything. Poetry collection. Everyone should read more poetry. Hopefully, whoever wins this will enjoy it. And then this is a cozy with paranormal elements. So,
really good mix.
Yeah, really interesting mix. And as always, if you win and you don't like any of them, put them in a little free library, re-gift them, donate them to your library. Lots of options.
This is a no pressure zone.
Absolutely. Right. Yeah. So this is Friday Reads, and we both have 2 books we're going to talk about.
We do. I must be hungry because mine have all food-related things. So my first is called Arsenic and Adobo. This is the first book in the Tita Rosie's Kitchen Mystery Cozy series. And the 5th one is coming out in November. This has been on my radar for a really long time. I mean, look at the little puppy. Look at the food. It makes me hungry. The writer is Filipino, so the recipes have a Filipino bent to them. And one of the things I really like is in the front, she has a glossary of pronunciations. I mean, food terms can be tricky anyway. And I just love that you don't have to necessarily stop and get out, the Google. She did it for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, first up on my list is a new collection of poetry. Readers who've read other entries in this series, edited by James Cruz, will see that this looks kind of familiar. He had 2 prior collections of poetry. There they are. So I know those look familiar to a lot of people.
I have both of those on my nightstand, and I just pick them up and read them every once in a while before I go to bed or first thing in the morning.
Yeah. So it's How to Love the World and then The Path to Kindness. And this new one is called The Wonder of Small Things, Poems of Peace and Renewal. And I mentioned it on episode 210 as well as an upcoming read. And so the thing about small things, he talks about in the introduction going on a walk with his husband on a path behind their house. They walk it all the time, so he's a little bit bored. with the same old, and at one point his husband like drops down. It's like, oh wow, and you know, James thinks he's injured or something at first, but he's really seen this little orange caterpillar that's captured his attention, and so he's down on the ground filming it from all these different angles, and other things happen, and James realizes like, wow, it's these little things in life. And so that's what a lot of these poems are about, and it is by a variety of different poets. I think some poets might have a couple in here from just looking over, but I don't know how many poets there are, but it's pages.
Yeah,
and
wow.
you know, really, I've read around a tad bit, but like Emily, I have the other two and just really enjoy dipping into them here and there.
And he also offers nice little like reflections on the poems and gives you prompts for writing, which I think is really fun.
Yeah, so like here's an example of that, The Place of Attention. This page here is a little bit an invitation for writing and reflection, as you can see down there.
Yeah.
So they're sprinkled throughout the book as well.
And they just feel good in your hands. They're
do.
lovely. I love those books.
Very sturdy, substantial.
Yeah. All of these. Tactile.
Tactile.
Yeah.
You hear that? Yeah. Love it.
The other book I have is called The Migrant Chef, The Life and Times of Lalo Garcia by Laura Tillman. This is nonfiction, and it just won the James Beard Award Foundation for Literary Writing this year in 2024. And he is a very well-known chef, and she tells the story of his life, his early days in Mexico City and his family traveling around the country and what food meant to them. And then he becomes a very well-known chef and opens a restaurant. And I think there's a political bent to this too, about the immigrant experience and maybe what happened during the 2016 election. I'm not sure about that, but I thought that I read something about that in one of the reviews. I've had this out from the library for a really long time. I think I've renewed it twice, so it's time for me to settle in and really read it. I'm looking forward to it.
Very cool. Well, my next book was a gift that Emily just gave me today. There it is. I love that cover. Cather's Kitchens, Foodways in Literature and Life. This is by Roger and Linda K. Welsh, with a foreword by Susan Rosowski. And I don't have this book, so I'm so happy to have it. Susan Rosowski was my mentor at the University of Nebraska, and one of the main reasons I went there. And she's unfortunately passed since, but I'm really looking forward to diving into this. It looks like it's a collection, looking at different foods, different food types, different food locations. Like they have frontier foods, Cather's Kitchens, and then different types of foods there. So I am looking forward to digging into this.
Chris is a big Willa Cather reader and fan, and I came across this when I was at the Book Barn. They have a downtown location that has an area with cookbooks, but then also just with food writing separated out, and that's where I found this.
Yeah, that's so cool. I would have never thought to look there, because I check out the Cather section when I'm there, but it's usually just in fiction. So how neat is this? And then there's some recipes in here too. So very cool.
Feel free to cook one and test one out for me.
Okay. That would be a turn of events, wouldn't it? I will have to try that.
I like the cover too, and it's almost like old drawers.
Yeah, look at that. Like, this has
spices.
Yes, soda, ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, all those wonderful things. So great cover. Yeah.
Well, we have been recording for hours. We recorded episode 210, and we talked a lot about these food things. So I'm pretty hungry. How about you?
I am very hungry.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go eat. And then reminder about the giveaway. Thanks for watching, everyone. And we always forget to say this, but like, if you like our content, please subscribe, like the video. If you don't like it, that's okay.
Yeah. We still love you.
We do. Bye, everybody. Happy reading.
Tell us what you're reading down below.